Hi, I'm Vicky. I'm glad you're here. Today I'll be showing you how to make this accordion swatch book and how to bind it in a cover. I'm going to be making some pebbles with Daniel Smith watercolor paints and my set of 12 Inktense pencils from Derwent. I'm also going to be using a bone folder to crease the pages, and I have a round brush in size 12. And for the book, I'm using Waterford paper from Saunders, and this is cold press paper. I'm starting with folding it in half and then taking one sheet and folding it back on itself. And this means I don't need to measure. So I cut this strip from a full sheet of paper. It's 6 inches wide or 15 centimetres. I'm just going to wipe the little bit of water off that piece of paper. There was some water sitting on my desk. Okay, I'm folding it again, giving it a good crease with the bone folder. And if you don't have the bone folder, you can use the handle of some large scissors. And this will give you a 16-page accordion book. And creasing it in this way means it's a quite compact book when it's all folded up. And if you stay tuned till the end of the video, I will show you how I attach the cover to the accordion book. So for the cover, I decided I was going to upcycle an old magazine. This is the back page of an issue of Daphne's Diary, and many of you may know, especially if you're in the UK, that Daphne's Diary is a very inspirational book for artists. It's very popular, has a lot of fun things inside it, and I usually keep the pages for collage after I've finished reading it. So I'm going to make the cover slightly bigger than the accordion book, and it's going to be slightly wider. It's going to have enough room to fit a spine in, and it's going to just bend around the edges a little bit. So it's really the perfect size for this project. I'm just cutting off some of the edge there because I want to keep that little image of the girl, and that will be on the back of my book. But you can use whatever you like for the cover. This is fairly thick cardboard because it is the back cover of the book, so it's going to be very sturdy. And look at the opposite side. It has this little creative inspiration and really nice artwork on there as well. So it's really nice to be able to upcycle some of my old magazines this way. So there's enough room for the spine, and I can curl over that edge as well, and it's just the perfect size. So I'm going to put that aside for now and get on with the swatches, and then at the very end I'll show you how I bind the book to make the accordion swatch book. I'm going to pop on some music so you can sit back and have a relaxing half hour of swatching. So here is how we attach the cover. You'll need something sharp to punch 3 holes in the first 2 pages. And I'm going to place this self-healing mat underneath, and I'm using a tailor's awl, or you could use a thumbtack. And I'm starting right in the centre. I'm not measuring this, I'm just eyeballing it. And this is a very simple method of bookbinding. Even if you've never bound a book before, you'll find this quite simple. I'm using some black and white baker's twine. This is from Stampin' Up. And I'm going to use a tapestry needle, which is quite a blunt needle, which is why I poked the holes through. And I have about 1 metre of thread. And I'm going to start pushing through from the top hole, from the outside cover into the book. And now I'm going to take that thread down to the bottom hole, I'm skipping the middle hole, and pulling it through to the front. And now I'm taking it from the outside into the center hole, and I'm pushing it through one side of that thread and then sending it back through on the other side of the thread. Now there are various ways you can do this. There's several ways that are all correct. I just want the twine to be on the outside of my book when I'm finished, and I'm only doing this to the first 2 pages. So it's very quick and very simple. You can see I have all this leftover thread, and this is what I'll be using as a closure for the book. So I'm putting it all back together, folding that piece around and just wrapping it a few times and tucking it in. And when you've done that, I like to put a knot in the end of the 2 pieces just to make it a bit tidier. And that's basically it for your bookbinding. It's very, very simple. And you really only need to bind those first 2 pages in so the rest can concertina out. And I'll show you how this works now. So you can see it's just bound with the first 2 pages. And I have plenty of space on the back. I think I might do my Gansai Tambi paints on the back, and I'll bring that to you in another video and show you what they look like swatched out. I love that technique for using the watercolor pencils in wet watercolor. It's a really easy way to make pebbles, or you can use that technique to make the veins in leaves. I hope you enjoyed today's project. If you did, consider giving me a like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you might consider doing so you don't miss any more videos. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.